I love your meat. Your meat is very
yours.
good.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Just Stuff podcast. Here we are. Sorry, last week Joe was fucking being a prick, and I told him I didn't want to record.
I said, eat ass.
Yeah.
Said,
No.
I was like, I'm not hungry. But yeah, so we are back. Last week, something happened at Joe's job. He had to, be there to be present.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to disclose that kind of stuff, but
yeah, it's already done. It happened. My job got broken into. Yay!
Yeah. So they had to do an inventory, and unfortunately, they did that on podcast day. So we couldn't record. So, but
No record for us.
But yeah, so.
Exhausting day.
But yeah, welcome back to the podcast, guys. I'm your host, John, and with me I have Betty Bula Gaming, the Joe.
Betty Buddha.
Yeah,
Betty
sorry.
Buddha.
It's weird not hearing myself. Like, I guess I can hear myself, but
Yeah.
not in the sense of having it directly in my ears.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, and then we got Mrs. Krabs, Alex.
I'm not money.
Billy Silver. No, so this week I actually have nothing prepared. I had something that I wanted to talk about, but nothing completely ready. So y'all guys are more going to be driving this. I do have a question from a podcast listener, so that's very, very exciting.
Cool.
Little, I guess, poll, if you will, but for the Just Podcast members.
Okay, cool.
So, anyways.
Poll versus poll.
Yeah, it's not a real poll, but a question for us. And I thought it was actually a really good question. I was going to be for last week, but obviously we couldn't record. So, she's very anticipating on our answers. So, hopefully we can answer them very well. But yeah, so starting off with the polls, I know that you might have a week's worth?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Alex's weekly poll.
Well, we got to come up with something for that. Okay. Would you trade?
It's on our
weekly poll.
It's there.
path. It's
it's
on our
there.
path. It's we're starting year 2.
Yeah.
Relax, Alex. No.
or just back in our old days when it comes to the dumb gifts that's on the computer.
Oh yeah, it was flying in our faces. Oh, I wish you didn't delete your fucking YouTube channel, man.
But those were on yours.
No.
Those are on the big.
Yeah, but the Rojo Lantern was the one that had all of our shit on it.
Yeah.
I would have loved to splash a lot of that shit on this.
No.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
No.
Oh man. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay. Would you trade your smartphone for a magic pencil that makes everything you draw to life? 75% said yes. 25% said no.
A lot of people are very confident in their drawing skills. Fuck no. I can't draw for shit. Alex knows this.
Yeah.
I've been an inspiring artist for a while. She knows this. The person that knows me the longest.
He tries, but it's decent.
Wait. What if I said yes to that? But I didn't think about this until now. Yes, my art skills are shite. But what if I just put it on just trace it out? What if I trace the shit out? Whatever I want.
You're absolutely right.
I didn't think about that.
But
then it just
'cause
comes
I'm not-
there's no way I can sacrifice my phone though.
I'm against tracing.
I can't.
You can draw yourself a new one.
Huh?
You draw yourself.
Yeah,
a new
you
one.
could draw yourself a new one. That's what I was gonna say.
I mean,
something that
you
you
could
want,
make the specs
something
to
way
your
better
fucking
to
liking.
aspect.
I mean,
to
that's
you.
absolutely true. That's absolutely true. But then that still bangs the question. I have to design it, and I just can't do it. Your guys are putting way too much faith in me.
Wait. There's no phone bill because you made it. You know.
Yeah.
You're right. So you're gonna have terrible.
You
cell
could
service.
have 50G network.
50G,
we're
barely hitting 6.
And everywhere
You
you
could draw
fucking
your
go-
own cell
Exactly.
tower.
I was gonna say everywhere you fucking go, you draw your own cell tower, so you got perfect signal anywhere.
I wish technology worked like that. But in this hypothetical sense, that would be cool. I just don't. Even if I imagined I could draw better, I can't. I've tried. Y'all see my drawings for my business, and that shit sucks.
Those are cute.
They're cute, but not good for a business.
Hey, they're cute for a business too. I see a little bald guy. Hey, that's cute.
That's
little mono.
cute. Yeah, I'm the Japanese plug apparently.
Yeah.
Before we get into that. But yeah, okay, so you said yes, I said no. What would you say?
I said yes.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm the least artistic person here.
I would draw another phone if I wanted
As you can
to.
see, Alex's.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're telling me, bro, you never saw her original bedroom with her fucking anime art.
Yeah, I had a...
Dude, she drew on her wall.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Man, it was insane, dude.
I had
She
a
drew
live...
the Morty too.
Yeah, I drew that too.
Oh, that's fucking bad. Yeah, no. Why do you think I asked Alex to draw me something? But she's like, oh yeah, you gotta know,
Yeah, because when it comes to other shit, when it comes to like hands and patas,
You did. You've always had. You hated heads.
And
it turned into the four finger.
Well,
hands.
it's disproportionate. That's what she always gets mad. She's like, that doesn't even fucking look real.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, because it's always
But
shadows
I hear the hands and shit are like some of the hardest things to fucking draw.
Yes.
You know, that's why, and apparently that's why a lot of like animation artists opt in with a forefinger because it's a lot easier because it's not supposed to be realistic.
Yeah.
So that's why they do it.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Some animated. I mean, obviously that's not for everybody, right? But I've heard some of them. They're like, yeah, that's the easiest way. So I don't really focus on realism.
That makes very logical sense.
Yeah. So I was like, that's cool.
Because sometimes it looks wonky
Having the fifth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why a lot of people opted in the 4.
Nice. Now I see why a lot of American cartoons are like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, let us know if you would trade in your cell phone. Most of you Gen Z, I probably doubt fucking it. Yeah. But you know, anyways, go ahead.
Just think about the SpongeBob episode.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then this the dollar bill on Squidward.
Noodle Bob.
Yeah. The little Squidward rock.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you get roasted by Gordon Ramsay or Simon Cowell?
Easy.
Gordon Ramsay every fucking day of the week.
What are you, stupid pork chop?
Simon Cowell.
Yeah, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. He's mellowed out a lot. Simon has mellowed out over the years because he used to be fucking brutal, dude.
Dreadful.
Yeah,
Fuck him.
Dreadful.
No, call me a fucking idiot sandwich.
Yeah, dude. This is wrong.
Yeah, you fucking donut.
Yeah, you fucking donut.
I'd rather get insulted in food form.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Gordon Ramsay makes it seem so entertaining. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure if I was trying to compete in shit and he was yelling at me, I'd probably be very discouraged because I'm trying to impress him. But I find his insults so fucking creative.
Yes.
It's like I love his insults.
Food into his insults.
Yeah, and I love it.
Yeah,
I love
fucking
it. Apparently
donut.
he's a tall fucking guy. Apparently he's like 6 something.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently he's like 6'1", 6'2", something like that. He's a tall guy.
He's fucking awesome.
TV makes a lot of people look smaller.
Well, that's what, because I was really into his shows, like when it was like the competitions or where he would go to like restaurants and shit. People that like after his visit, they're like, man, he's like insanely tall. Like you don't picture that.
I never realized that because I watched so many of his shows, but like even standing next to someone, I never realized
that, or he's like behind a table or something where he's cooking, so you can't really. Gauge it, or he's like, when he's on a stage,
somebody and
right?
Hey, you know what? You gotta watch the episodes where he's in a fucking Mexican restaurant. They got a little Pablo in the back, and he's fucking. That's how you can gauge because we're used to Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo.
But yeah, so what were the percentages?
Again, 75% said Gordon Ramsay, 25% said Simon Cowell.
Who the fuck said Simon Cowell?
I can't disclose that because nobody said anything.
Oh,
I forgot. The people, what they said.
Oh, you had multiple people.
Yeah. Well, no.
So for which one?
We got Tia Claudia.
Yes.
And Anna for the magic pencil.
Okay.
Tia Claudia said my dumbass will fuck around and draw some dumb shit and regret it later.
Yep, that's me.
I stay fucking up. Face melt emoji, cry laugh emoji, and that face that. The wiggle, the mouth that's like that. And then Anna said, money.
Money.
Sure is what I draw. LOL, I made maybe some Pokemons. And then I wrote this in parentheses. Pokemon, no Pokemons, no S. No S in Pokemons.
Pokemons.
No S. This is Pokemon.
Fair.
Yeah. And then Joe, he said, he said it. Yeah, no, this was for the Gordon Ramsay and the Simon Cowell. He said,
what did I say?
I would shit in my hand, clap, just to be called an idiot sandwich by Gordon Ramsay. I got a new person watching, I guess, and a new person.
I forgot I said that.
That's what it took me a long time to write that down.
Not bad, you did.
So
we got a new listener?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
He said none.
All right.
Yeah, so he at least he incorporated an answer.
I suppose.
So I wrote it down. I appreciate you, Antonio, for answering the poll, even though that wasn't an answer.
Yeah, like
you still contributed to the poll.
None.
And then Tia Claudia. Simon used to go hard on American Idol.
That's what I just fucking said.
I don't know much about Ramsey other than he's a chef. Chef emoji. You know, the little chef emoji.
So Tia Cloud, was at 25%.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nah,
bro.
She was one of the 25%.
Nah, man, dude, it would be a pleasure to be fucking yelled at from Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
It would just be such a pleasure.
Yeah.
I'd probably have a minor chub. So, Gordon Ramsay, if you see this, insult me, but it's not sexual. It's just fucking excitement.
Yeah. Call me a fucking donut, please.
Call me a donut. You fucking idiot. Anyway, but yeah. So that's exciting.
Heck yeah.
That's very exciting. So I also have a little question, so we can talk about it right now. I actually did think about something that I did want to talk about. But go ahead.
Before
we got a surprise.
Oh, what?
It was supposed to be after the poll.
What the fuck?
This is mainly a surprise for you.
What?
This is mainly a surprise for you, but for all of us.
So
Okay.
on our adventures this weekend,
Doggy
for,
bag.
We're on a hunt for, Pokemons.
Pokemons?
We found something at the flea market.
Pokemons?
Pokemons.
This is Joe's collection
I need that coin inside. What is it? What's the coin inside? I need it.
You're whispering?
The coin.
So, am I supposed to open this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because we both know what's inside.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
But yeah,
so
you can rip it open. We don't care.
It's a shit bag that's not on fire.
Yeah.
That's
basically.
what we found.
You reach in and grab a handful of shit.
Full of shit.
I had a reason to use those brown
I made
lunch
that myself.
paper bags.
Homemade. Okay, let's see. See what you.
I put it backwards.
Oh wait, hold up. Yo, these are horrible. Okay.
I picked the most stupidest ones because he told me to pick, so I knew what wasn't supposed to be on there. That Rotom one is the most hilarious one to me.
Okay, look, you know it's kind of funny. This kind of went full
we talked
circle.
about this.
This kind of went full circle. You know so just recently, let me. Joe just met one of my contacts that he buys my product, and he had hit me up the first time that he got scammed by this set. Like I can literally show you.
There's so much.
That would make sense because
They
he
had-
says
They had tell
he
them about
says
the
he just
cajas.
collects.
Tell them about the
my
big
God.
cajas.
I took a picture.
Yeah,
I took a picture because. Oh my God, that's what was at the flea market.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna put him on blast, but I appreciate all the
They
business that you
have
bring me.
dupes at the pulga.
Not dupes. What the fuck you
Well,
wanna
when
call
I mean
dupes?
dupes, it's to people who don't know.
Right. And honestly, I kind of want to pick some up, just because I'm a collector.
There was an Eternatus
Nah.
VMAX box.
Fucking yuck. With a Zoroark.
Jumbo card, right?
Yeah, those promos are stupid.
So for the because is that visible pretty good?
Yeah.
I'll send it to Giovanni so she can put it in
Yes.
so people can
But
see.
so these are the packs that they picked up.
The Rotom.
So Crown Zenith, babe, if you could do me the favor of putting a legit photo of Crown Zenith right here. And when you feel these,
It just feels disgusting.
it feels gross. Like it feels hard. It kind of feels wet in there. Like I don't.
I kept telling Joe, "Come on, there's so many everywhere."
I didn't
every
want to
booth."
spend money on them at all.
I
and
have
she
to
was-
ask, how much did you spend on this?
$1.
Oh, dude, I
A
want to
pack?
go in there for like 20 of them.
$1 a pack.
Hell yeah, dude. Because they know they're fake.
Yeah.
Like, this would be like...
Some guy had the nerve to say $2 a pack.
It's like, we both know they're fake.
You know how it is when it comes to Pulga. You know how they
By the
fluctuate
way,
prices.
I need to get mad at these two fat fucks over here.
Oh, I told him about the carne seca.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we
so sorry.
couldn't hold
it
on
was
to it.
fucking delicious.
Yeah.
It was so thin.
If anyone's fucking addicted here, I import my meat. That's how addicted I am to beef jerky.
Yeah.
Like,
We-
I
we-
literally
we-
debated about going to fucking Buc-ee's just to have some type of meat, even though I hate Buc-ee's. But I was just like, no, I can't do it.
Bro, the way they had it there,
You need to go back.
I will. I promise, bro. Because like I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure she told you the way it was. It was so thin. It was like chips of meat.
It was crispy.
It was crispy thin, like that, and it was just crispy. Like it was so easy to eat. It was so addicting to eat. It was. I wanted so much.
I just
more.
want to try a little bit of it, see if I
no,
like
you're
it.
gonna-
'Cause
We're trying to.
I'm very specific.
We're
We're
trying
trying
to save
to-
it for you.
But you've had
So-
my meat, so is it generally
I
different
love
than
your meat. Your meat is
Is
very good.
yours This one's slightly crispier.
Okay, so I like my meat a little chewier, but okay, we'll see. But yeah, so these are pretty bad. Don't buy these. You want to rip them?
Hell
That
yeah,
was the
that's
point.
what. Yeah,
That was the point.
the road time.
Hey,
What do you want?
dealer's
dog?
choice, dude, because
Look,
those are
look,
horrible.
look, let's see how.
I'll give you the one that's not even on the
Ew.
Yeah,
box.
dude, like this ain't even part of the fucking set. It's before
Rotom-
the set.
Look, it just feels disgusting. You can't even like rip it open.
Like for you non-Pokemon, this Pokemon wasn't existent in this set.
Ooh, what is that?
That might be
Look,
the
look,
rare.
it's both like this when I opened it.
Wow.
Okay, I'm excited because I see a V.
I bet you do.
Ah, this not even fucking
Oh, it's not even
hollow.
hollow, bro.
Hey, that's cool. Look, this is the card that's behind it.
Oh,
Hussein.
dude, a gold. The Situai?
Hey, compared to the ones that are behind you,
Yeah,
Joe
I
Joe
got
got
Gengar?
I got by
Jude-
Johnny, but it was just
Joe.
$10. I couldn't.
I told him.
I couldn't.
I told him.
Dude, this is so fake.
I told him.
For you guys, just I
There's a
know we're talking
Pikachu.
about too much about Pokemon, but
Ooh, babe, look, a shiny energy, a fake shiny energy.
that's kind of crazy. And it's gold.
It's really pretty. I want it.
You got by
Fucking
Johnny. You
sandy
did.
guys.
I'm gonna keep that.
Archeops,
There's actually look,
Serena.
feel this. There's actually texture to this. Really?
Well, the energy is fucking spot.
Another energy.
Oh, this is kind of cool though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Toxic growth.
There's some texture to it.
Spinda. Yeah, this is
That's actually pretty.
actually kind of cool, but it's missing so
Emolga.
much information.
Look, ho
And what's
oh.
Oh, look.
Oh yeah, Reggie Drago,
Dylan's
the one
card.
that beat your
Not
ass
Fake
that day.
dragon. This.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, it's not even hollow.
Look, guys.
What is it?
It's fucking a Crown Zenith pack with Silver Tempest stamp on the bottom corner.
Low
I
key
didn't
want
even
this
think about
Lucario.
Oh, pretty.
Is this World Tour fake? It might be actually.
There's
This energy's pretty bad.
like I feel
There
like
was some of them in there that I couldn't tell whether they were fake or not. That's why it got me. I was like, fuck it. I know some of them. I know they were fake, some of them, but I was like, they're probably all fake, honestly. Right? Right?
It's the.
Oh man.
It's the horrible
Look,
centering.
I'm upset.
It's the text. It's blurry.
I'm upset right now.
These non-rare ones might be real.
Which ones?
Like
Oh, yeah. Those
Yeah.
are.
I don't know about the Solgaleo. Honestly,
That one.
I would. This is your shit. You decide what you want. Rip them. Rip one of them.
We
I
did.
have a couple.
We did.
They're white.
They're
No.
stickers.
No.
Oh, they're stickers.
A few of them, yeah. Look, just fucking one that you know for a fact is fake. Go
I
ahead.
just don't want to
Just
do
go
it.
ahead.
Just
Good
rip
dude.
anything
I-
that looks
I
like-
have no. I have. There's nothing I'm gonna do with them.
Okay, so
So just.
just for you guys to fake because these are pretty damning, but they feel like shit. That's the biggest thing, right? They feel like
Let's
shit.
feel this one.
Oh wow.
They're stickers.
But look at the bottom. It says Nintendo creature. If you need light,
Yep, there it is.
look.
Yeah. See.
Look, did you see where it says?
So, unless I just ripped like $100 card, but I severely.
I
doubt
highly
it.
doubt it.
Yeah, look at
You will see that a regular card like that would rip.
that. Yeah.
This actually has cardboard in it.
That's kind of crazy. I kind of want the Gengar just because it's cool.
Look at the bottom.
Take
It
it.
says Nintendo creature.
No.
So take the Gengar.
But it's pretty. I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. That'd be cool to use. All right. Well,
No, I'm not gonna use that hoe. You can definitely tell it's fake.
Well, I
Let's
mean,
see
it's
what-
not like we're fucking gonna care.
True. But I know it's a dark secret.
It's my secret. God, I can't even rip this shit. Okay, there we go. All right, so.
What do you?
See what
did
Oh
you-
man, I think I got a good hit. Double backs. Oh yeah, I got a Bolt Hound. Yeah, gold because this is a piece of shit. All right, Skunk Tank. Yeah, whatever. Oh,
Arcanine.
okay, cool. Arcanine. Fire, is it shiny? No, damn. All I want shiny energies.
And watch, those are real, but they're not. Oh,
Ooh.
nice. If it was a full art, real full art.
These two are stupidly fake.
Yeah,
Like they legit feel like paper.
they're gross.
These full arts are just. Are they printed?
I want to touch.
Like when you look at the back, it looks so faded.
Oh yeah. Then the front even looks faded. Friends and Galler.
Energy. Holy shit! Look at the centering on this.
Yeah, it's horrendous.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Sorry about that. I was not expecting them to bring
It's
fucking
that,
fake Pokemon.
it's that same side.
Yeah. They just miscut.
Yeah.
Literally just miscut. I'm gonna bring these to my girlfriend just because they're funny. They're
That's
like,
hilarious.
look, fake cards, babe. But anyways, so yeah. Well, thank you for bringing that in. That's hilarious. I always like opening fake shit, just to bring awareness to people that are new to the hobby, legitimately new to the hobby, not just scalpers. Be aware. One of the things that I did, for one, I know
was
this
my
is too much,
favorite one.
too much Pokemon, but these don't look like real packs. Do you have a real pack on you?
Yeah.
Not on you,
No.
but it's fine. We can insert one. Another thing that this one might have passed for someone that didn't know but heard about it is that these edges are straight. Usually fake ones are rigid. So when you see those that are rigid, they're definitely fake. But when you feel this compared to a real pack,
The foil feels
the foil
very,
fucking
it feels very
horrible.
flimsy.
Yeah, like it just feels really bad. It feels like aluminum foil, like legitimate aluminum foil.
And these
It's
are
very-
colors. These
it's
are not
very-
even colors that are on
Yeah.
actual packs.
It sounds very
Tinny,
compared to regular packs. Yes, they sound like the same,
but there's
these
a different
crinkle
sound.
up so much easier.
I was about to say the same thing. Now that y'all have opened so many packs, now you can tell how
Yeah.
you can feel fake packs. You
But
can definitely feel
especially
it.
this part
yeah.
that gives it away.
Apparently, my dumb ass still can't figure out fake cards.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
I was telling him.
Well, see, okay,
Wasn't I
so-
telling you?
Yeah. So there was
Don't
You know,
listen.
we
Don't
had
listen
some
to the
fake
girlfriend.
cards before, and they were like significantly smaller than a real card. And I put some real cards up to those, and
They fit.
If you look at this, right, the mega right here is very blurry. It's one of the big telltale signs.
The little small picture.
The little mega.
I knew,
Mega
I knew the fucking Blastoise
Oh.
and the Charizards were fake, absolutely.
Those
But I figured there might have been something in there that was real. But I think they're all
No,
fake.
I kept telling him.
Solgaleo's damn well tempting.
Okay, look. The
Set
only
that one aside.
the only
fuck it.
intel I could give to, especially the people who are watching, the seller said cheap. They bought them for cheap. And me knowing the seller, I bought fake cards from this seller before on accident because I couldn't tell from the packs. I ripped the pack before.
Do you mind if I rip one of these?
Yeah.
Because these are a little damning.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I said 8.
Who do you hate more? Primarina, Lapras, Lurantis. Lurantis is that bug.
Lurantis.
Okay. Let's do this one. Okay, so these are kind of little. They're definitely fake. I just want to test it.
But they fucking.
Do it. It's not.
Yeah.
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 They're fake.
Yeah.
Fake as fuck. Yeah. It's just okay. The reason why I was a little confused on these because I haven't opened much of Sun and Moon, and
Neither have I.
Sun and Moon are a little weird on the text because when I see shit like this on the art with like Japanese letters back in the day, that was fake as fuck. So and I was
But
like,
I knew that mega set they were like that.
right. So after learning about the set, I was like, oh, they actually designed this way. So I was like, oh fuck, how many did I pass up? Right. So yeah, these are cool as fuck
Ooh.
though.
Look, I could definitely show a comparison. This was from that thing.
Like,
Oh yeah.
That was from it, but don't rip it because
yeah,
I want
this
it.
one's real, right? Oh no,
No,
this
no,
one's
no,
fake.
that's
No, that
fake.
was fake.
Fake, right? You.
But I have the same exact one.
Oh, you do.
Okay, so we can actually do a live comparison here.
Yes.
Okay, so
It's a good dupe.
do you mind if I take it out?
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's a good dupe.
Oops.
I didn't compare size though.
That's what a man never wants to hear. Ooh,
Right? Don't get a mix.
Right? Fuck.
The reason why I say that is because
no,
you could see
the one in this hand. Just don't let me forget is real.
Okay,
Well, let's hope.
bro.
No. Meaning like maybe hopefully they sold you a real one. If they're that close.
Oh, I see the difference now.
Oh yeah.
The
And
coloring's
the
a little
glare.
weird.
No, the glare gives it.
The shiny? No, the shiny is the same. The shiny is the same.
Yes. Oh my god.
So like I honestly don't know if I wasn't aware this one was the real one. I wouldn't be able to tell you. If you can tell which one's real, let me know. Are we sure?
The edges, dude, is just the edges.
Because even when you look at the back,
That's why. See, now you see why I got fucking got. I was like, okay, some of them.
I'm a
have
little
to be-
concerned.
I'm like, some of them have to be fucking fake.
There has to be something that's not right.
I say rip that hoe.
I don't want to rip it.
Not the one that I gave you. The other one. But that's just...
What?
Man, he rips that good one. The real one. My heart.
The only thing I can tell that might... But, I mean, at this point, this is just fucking grasping at straws. Okay, you know what? Hold on.
They're getting better, aren't they?
Yeah, they're getting better.
Okay, this one's a fake one.
What gives it away?
It's very slight.
Hold on, let me see if I can
It's
figure
very
it out.
slight.
Wait.
Don't
Wait.
move,
Wait.
flip it back.
Put the
I
one
know.
in the sleeve.
Yeah.
Put the real one back
That
in
scared
the
me
sleeve.
because I was like, fuck, I'm going to confuse them now.
already tell.
Oh, okay.
I can already tell which
But I
one's
want
real.
to figure it out.
Well, then figure it out. I can
No.
tell.
Ah!
I can tell.
But okay. Since you could tell,
I can tell.
you're freaking shuffling the
Yeah,
holes.
I can tell. Okay, so there is a slight difference. Now, this could be a printing error, but I can tell which one's real from that one, from the one that was sleeved. So we'll cut here so they can examine it. But yeah. So I forgot what we were talking about.
Well, we finished what we were talking about, and then
Hey, we were gonna bring up the next.
Other question, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so no. To bring up the Pokemon guy. So there's a guy that was buying from me. He bought fake Crown Zenith, unfortunately, and he hit me up. He's like, "It's yours real?" I was like, "I promise you, my stuff's real. I literally imported from the motherland. Like, I have real stuff." So he took a chance with me, and he just hit me up and he showed me his room where he has a display, and I see the Lugia box I sold him.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hell yeah, that's sick."
Cool dude.
Yeah, cool dude. And apparently, I'm his Japanese guy. So
He's
that's
the
pretty,
guy.
That's pretty dope.
John's the guy now.
The guy now.
The
So,
guy.
like I said, if you're in the Houston area and you like to buy some Japanese and or Chinese product, let me know. Hit me up on Gaming Guru Show on Instagram. Yeah. So
Giovanni should add the dude from Spy Kids with the guy. You
the
know what I'm talking
guy from Spy Kids 3D.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You're so stupid.
Right here.
And the guy.
The guy.
She's gonna be like,
I'm the guy, and it was.
she's gonna be like, "What the fuck? I'm gonna have to find the guy."
You better find the guy.
The guy.
So,
Wasn't it the dude from Lord of the Rings?
Or you can just call him by his
Yes.
what he said his YouTube handle was that Mexican hog hunter.
yeah, something like that.
Mexican
Yeah.
hog hunter. Shout out Mexican hog hunter.
Yeah, for real. Thanks for buying. Continue to buy. Anyways,
Hey, good fucking hog hunting videos. He sent me a couple of them. That shit is wild,
dude,
bro.
hogs scared the fuck out of me, bro.
He has. I could never do that with my dog, like because I fucking treat my dog like a baby.
Yeah, no, you
But
had to put them in
he-
the line. Yeah.
He showed me a video where they were hunting hogs and the dogs had a fucking hog down. I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
I almost got a 308. If anybody knows what that is, I'm not gonna go into explaining if you don't understand. But a 308 to go hog hunting because I was gonna go with my friends because I am not gonna play around with that. They will kill you. You give him that fucking chance. I'm sure he's very aware of that.
Yeah.
So, you think it's just a pig. It's not a pig. It's a fucking monster.
They're
very
extremely
beastly.
aggressive and territorial.
Yes. So, which is crazy because I think Eli at his old job, when he was at the refineries, had he saw hogs and shit. I'm like, you're
Yeah, they got
crazy,
a lot of
dude.
wild animals.
Yeah,
there.
I think he had to take out a gator or something. And I was like,
wow.
fuck. What happened?
No, I'm reading more of the rapper.
Oh.
It says Game Freak.
Game Freak?
Yeah, Game
Instead
Freak.
of Game
Inc.
Freak.
Yeah,
It does. Instead
Knit.
of Game Freak, it says Game Freak.
Neat Endo. / creatures.
Fun fact: there was a printing error on an old card on base set that said Nintendo instead of Nintendo,
Oh.
and that card is going for a lot of fucking
I
money.
bet.
Yeah. Anyways, so the question is from our lovely, actually my my moderator for my streams. I'm gonna call her by her handle, Aniadas. But if you could curse someone you don't like with a minor inconvenience, what would it be? A minor one. You can't fucking kill this person or do it. But like something so minor would be like fucking irritating.
Go, Joe. I want to hear.
Oh, every time you fart, you shit yourself.
Bro, is that minor or majorly inconvenient?
Or every time you fucking cough, you shit a little bit. Yeah, every time you cough, you shat just a tiny
Shit
bit.
just a little
not
bit, so
enough
you have
to-
shit
not
jonas?
enough, not enough to make a whole mess, but enough
To like
it on
get
your
stink,
jonas,
yeah.
or enough to get on your jonas to get stink, or to get that itchy ass.
Oh, bro, that's brutal. This man is diabolical. He immediately knew what he wanted. This man is fucking red.
I don't even know. I never thought about it.
I win.
I'm more amazed how fucking purple this guy
Yes,
is.
yes,
He's already
dying.
dark ass Mexican. And he's purple as fuck.
Oh fuck!
Get
Because
air in
I
you.
can
Get air in
imagine
you.
that. Fuck, that'd be horrible. Fuck.
What's the question again? I'm dying on Joe again.
If you could curse someone you don't like with a minor inconvenience, what would it be?
I don't know. I was already thinking this, the typical Southern thing. Bless your heart.
What?
Bless your heart.
Bless their heart?
Yeah, bless your
No
heart.
curse,
I'm not gonna curse.
but it's a minor inconvenience.
Oh
of a
man,
curse.
fuck you, bitch.
No, not literally curse at them.
Like something that, like he says, if he has to cough, they have to cough. They accidentally shat themselves a little bit. So it's
like
something.
the mummy's
Me?
curse, not
That- I
fuck
mean, that
you.
too.
Not,
Okay,
not
so-
fuck you curse, like the mummy's curse type curse.
I don't know. I never thought about that.
If I.
Make one up like I did on the spot.
Stigmata.
The fuck
If
is
nobody knows a stigmata, they cry. Their tears are blood.
that? Whoa.
That's insane. That's
Yeah,
a minor inconvenience to you?
I mean, I just thought about it on the fly. Fuck, it's a minor inconvenience. It's a minor inconvenience to you. Fuck, I don't know.
Every time they cry, they look like a cover of a death metal album.
Bruh.
Hell yeah.
I think this is a little overboard, but I think it's
It's a movie too.
it's annoying enough to like fucking really piss someone off. The
More than
second they
shitting
want
yourself.
the second they want to enjoy something like something media wise, like a movie, a video game, they already know it before they even start it, so it's already ruined.
I'll be so mad.
That's my point. So like, if you never saw 50 Shades of Grey, the second you say play, you already know it, so it's already ruined for you. If you're trying to play a video game, like a new fucking game, it's already ruined for you. Like you already know what's gonna happen, so you can't enjoy it.
I mean, there's already internet that kind of
Ooh.
does that.
Yeah,
Do it-
but
do it real
that's
quick so I
by
can see
choice.
what happens on
Yeah.
One
This
Piece.
literally, you touch Crash Bandicoot that she has over there, in Bandicoot 4 in about time, it's already ruined for you. The second you boot
let
that
me get
motherfucker
it for
up.
like 10 minutes so I
That-
can watch One
If
Piece.
it's something that I wouldn't care, then
Fair. Fair. The only other thing I could...
I'd rather do that. What he just said.
The only thing that came to my head as another inconvenience is that you're always missing one battery.
Oh.
See, now you had it a while to think about that.
Oh, that was the one that came in my head when I read it.
Ooh. Now you said that inconvenience fucking Kool-Aid, no sugar, ham, no burger, fries, no ketchup. Hey, I'm gonna throw Friday in that hoe.
I get what
Like
you're
every
saying.
pairing?
So every kind of pairing that you're supposed to have, you just
can't
can
have
never
it.
You don't have the other half.
Yeah.
Dang.
Ham,
no burger?
You just
peanut
either-
butter,
Bro,
no
My
jelly.
brain just went...
You either get a patty and no buns, or
Buns
and
with no patty. Damn, that's crazy. That
that's
sucks.
fuck
that's
the stigmata.
That's a major fucking
Fuck the
inconvenience.
stigmata. Fuck
But that's
this.
a good one.
Yeah.
I think the battery ones
Yeah.
because that would piss me off
Hell
personally.
yeah. People who has Xbox still. I feel
Bro.
bad.
Even on a TV, dude.
I don't use
a
the TV. I
remote.
got my computer.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like TV, every time you reach for it, it's missing a battery. After you found it, you're
Damn, that's fucked up. What if you touch something that has an internal battery you can't get to?
you can't have a phone now. You might as well have that magic pencil.
drawing a super battery.
Yeah.
Hey, like our old phones.
It's just
our
like
old
you had to be
smartphones had the external battery.
Bruh. Yeah, you had to have. Oh, dude, I remember having one of those. Made my phone fucking bulky as
Fat?
hell. Yeah. Dang. That's crazy. But yeah, so Christina, just name dropped you because I remember you telling me that was fine. Christina, that came from my moderator on Twitch. Make sure to go check me out once I get this whole internet thing fixed. Yeah, she's one of my main mods. So yeah, she's. I'm sure she's interacted with y'all before.
Yes.
Because we used to play Fortnite a lot in Call of Duty.
Yes.
But yeah, so actually, one thing I did want to talk about, I'm kind of glad that it's still in somewhat news, is how believable do you think the whole fucking space ride was with Katy Perry and all them?
Space ride.
Yeah, where they took Jeff Bezos' spaceship into space for like 11 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Okay, so what was it, like 2 weeks ago?
I hate that of all people you would ask, you asked me that.
Yeah.
That face that he did.
Okay, so I don't want to get political.
Yeah, I know.
But
Oh,
just
no,
your
nothing
thoughts
like
about
that.
it, right? So, so they sent up a historical crew, which is fucking hilarious. This is the only political thing I'll ever say.
Space station had to get cleaned.
That was sexist as fuck. Okay. Because someone said it in the comments. I didn't, but what they said was hilarious. So this was a historical moment of a space crew that was just nothing but women. Okay? So it was nothing but women. It was like Jeff Bezos' wife, or whatever the fuck she is, Katy Perry, some other people, and an actual astronaut, right? But it was all women.
Katy Perry?
Yeah, Katy Perry. She's right now is the main focus right now, which is fucking nuts.
Extraterrestrial!
So they sent them up in space for 11 minutes. Like
Just so they could float.
Yeah, float, and then they came straight down. So there's a lot of theories.
What was the whole point?
Would it have been appropriate to play firework if they exploded?
I'm glad you kind of went somewhere there because someone commented. Again, not my stand. I'm not getting political, and this is the only thing I said, but it made me laugh. But it was like, oh, so now we know it's what women are. But anyways, when they said it was a historic moment, it was nothing but women astronauts. That was all I'm saying. Someone commented, and I was just like, dang, that's kind of funny because I didn't even think of that. So anyway, so the whole thing was that they sent them up into this, not outer space per se, but at least high enough where they are supposed to feel the weightlessness, and it came back down. So there's a lot of theories that are going around saying that never happened. They compared it to I don't know if y'all knew about the people that got stuck in space under the Biden administration.
Yeah.
So they got stuck up there. They didn't want to use taxpayer money for
6 months, right?
Yeah, for 6 months. It was only supposed to be a 2-week thing.
Yep.
And they got stuck up there for 6 months.
And for people that don't know, being in space that long is detrimental to your body.
Right.
Your body, you lose bone mass. Your body doesn't adjust to when you have to get back. You have to your body. You can't walk when you get back. It's like you're a baby. Like you can't just like.
It's the same way where people don't understand.
So it's like
when you're out there that long.
Yes, but the reason why
No, Wally's because they were fat.
Well, it's because they didn't use their body, so they kind of just evolved.
Yeah.
But it's the pressurizing. So like if you ever go to under like a certain amount of feet underwater, you can't just come back up. Mm-hmm. You have to depressurize coming up. If not, the second
slowly.
you come back too fast.
Okay.
So
have
they're
you ever
like
seen
the submarine.
Yeah. Like so let's say the submarine people came back out alive. Let's just hypothetically say, right? If they would have came out way too fast, they would have been dead regardless.
Yeah.
Because you need to enter a deep decompressurization zone, something like that.
Yeah. Well, pretty much what it is. Well, pretty much what it is either you have to go into that that tank that it pretty much it releases it takes the nitrogen out of your blood system.
There you go.
Because you get a whole bunch of nitrogen bubbles in there if you don't do it correctly. And if you pretty much you come up way too quickly, yeah, it'll kill you. If you've never seen before people when they fish and they go deep sea fishing, they pull a fish out that's deep in the water. When they're fucking pulling that fish up, they're fucking and that fish is going from way down there with all that pressure all the way up there. That pressure differential, the fish will have their eyes.
That's
there you go.
The
yeah,
bins.
here you go. That pressure differential will make the fish's eyes actually pop out. So
Because the pressure is so different.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so
That's why
it'll-
they look
yeah.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so look, here's
Those
the,
blobfish that you see out of water and all like that, they don't look like that in the water.
They don't look like because
Down there.
the pressure just crushed them.
Yeah.
So
They actually have somewhat of a shape when they're down there.
yeah, so when a diver ascends from deep water too rapidly, it's called decompression sickness or the bends. This occurs because nitrogen, which dissolves in the diver's blood at depth, form bubbles and the pressure decreases during a rapid ascent. So because obviously we have nitrogen, it will kill us because of our blood. Yeah, it's insane. So it's essentially the same thing. So when they're out there for that long, it was just a really bad idea. But anyway, so the theories is because you're supposed to be in this compressed tuna can, essentially, right? Which, by the way, have you seen the ship? The Bezos ship?
Was it a coochie?
It looks like a dick. Like
I thought it was gonna look like a hoagie.
most people,
I heard-
most people could say like most rocket ships look like that. No.
I heard
the
a
tip
funny,
literally had that bulge. Like
I heard a funny
had the penile glands.
A funny view on it today. They're like, did y'all notice that the ship had to come down with parachutes? Like, what kind of shit is that when Elon Musk is catching rockets with fucking robotic arms and shit? This had to come down with parachutes.
Wow.
You know what my belief was? I low-key think Jeff Bezos wanted something to happen there so he could get rid of his wife and move on to the next.
To be fair, it could be possible. Now we're not saying that it was, but it's possible. But
you know.
but they're saying they're fake, right? And if you know anything about like space travel or astronauts, you can't open the chamber from the inside because it's compressed.
Right.
Imagine doing that.
So as Jeff Bezos was approaching the spaceship to open the door, Katy Perry opened it.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
And then she's like, and they're like, oh fuck. And they closed it and he reignited like nothing happened. So like, and when they're comparing photos from because the astronauts that got stuck in space for those 6 months, it was a woman and a man. And when you look at her like pictures and stuff, you know, her hair's like all over the place, all this. And when you look at Katy Perry's like kind of fluffed. It's like right here. So they're doing a lot of comparisons saying that it just never fucking happened. They're just trying to blow smoke. One of the biggest things that fucking annoyed me, and if you're a Katy Perry fan, I don't care. But like the second she came, and I understand, I would have a deep fear. I totally get that. I can't even get on a chair without fucking freaking out. That's how deathly afraid of heights I am. But I'll get on an airplane, whatever. The second she got off of
Have
the
you?
fucking what on an airplane? Yeah, I went to Florida 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
How was that?
it was fun. I've been to New York.
Scary.
It was. It was Iovanni's first time to get on a plane.
How was
She
that
was a
for
little
her?
nervous. She hated
man.
the fact that we had to share, our seating with a third person. So she's like, that's why.
She's like,
Yeah. So because I was fatter then, I couldn't share that spot, so she had to do it, and that's why we only ride first class now. So
wow.
But that's our credit card game. We're not rich by any means. But where's I going with this? Oh, but the second she got out of the pod, she like goes on the floor, starts kissing the ground and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. I was like, bro, that's a little eccentric.
Yeah.
For people that were up there for half a year. Imagine that, just half a fucking year. When you. And me and Ivani were talking about this. Even my coworker, I was like, if I were, I'd be very afraid and very pissed off if my job was like, yeah, we'll send you up 2 weeks, done, come back. And I was up there for 6 months. Dude, you best believe I'm fucking suing something. Like, I'm getting my time back somewhere.
Oh, so never mind. That had to, now that I think about it, that got into some political shit. Never mind.
Yeah, okay, let's forget about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. So I'm surprised you haven't even seen any of this. This has been like the hottest news as of late.
I haven't been watching the news.
Not news like Facebook and shit. Like that's what.
No, I haven't seen that shit.
Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, if you, babe, if you can show the picture of his ship here. It's fucking hilarious. It looks so funny.
It looks like a wiener.
It looks like a wiener. But yeah, I mean,
like Austin
Nice.
Powers, it looks like a great big Johnson.
Johnson, yeah, Johnson. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think those ladies, again, it has nothing to do with them being women, can be men, restaurants, whatever. But do you think that, because I just don't want to disrespect the other astronauts over there because I just don't know who they are. But that team or the recent astronaut fiasco, do you think they actually went into space, or do you think it was faked? Do you think Joe's theory is correct that he just wanted to off his wife?
He was probably up there like, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up. Fuck, it's coming down.
Turn off Katy Perry's firework.
Yeah.
But one other thing I did hear about, like, that was crazy about travel, and just this is just something to end out the podcast that my coworker just told me, that apparently there was a ginormous cruise that was about, like, for a lot of content creators and stuff, and like to get a ticket to get on this world cruise was $100,000. $100,000. Okay, so I don't know much of the details, right? I don't know much of it.
Top content creators.
Yeah, like, I mean, people who could afford it, right? But it was mainly for content creators. But then I think, if I remember correctly from what he told me, is that there wasn't enough ticket sales, because who's gonna fucking throw a house at just a cruise?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not that rich, bro.
You
Fuck.
better be giving me all these wristbands for free.
And
if
you know
I'm
when
spending all
you
this
said
much
yeah,
money, I
the
better be
reason I
going to
laughed-
everywhere. Hold on, as much as I've been watching cruise stuff from YouTube from somebody that I've been watching, as much stuff, levels of cruise.
Like, yeah.
I better be having top tier.
Yeah, so, okay, so that's the thing. So because they couldn't sell as many tickets as they anticipated, that they started doing discounts on the tickets. So this obviously pissed off the people that bought it for full price. So that's when they started selling the tickets at a lower price, but you would only have certain sections of the cruise unlocked to you. So what was interesting was that my coworker was like, yeah, they're essentially just building a hierarchy again, where, like, you know, you have the rich people that have access to everything. And
top content creators, low content creators.
Well, not even content creators. Now they just opened it to everybody. And
so it's not even a content creator cruise.
yeah, so
they're
like,
desperate.
So like the 100,000 people have obviously access to everything the cruise has to offer. But if you're in the lower tiers, obviously some sections, I'm assuming you have like kind of fucking wristband or something that you can only access certain things, right? So I was just thinking, I was like, that's fucking insane that they're literally building a fucking Hunger Games kind of thing, where like only the rich can be over here in these areas, and now y'all have to fend for yourselves under here. It's like, why would I even why would I even subject myself to that?
Yeah,
that's insane.
I wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? But what's even crazier about it, again, fact check me if you need to, but apparently there was videos coming out about this cruise, like as the ship was being built and like being assessed for like the world travel, it was falling apart. I was like, oh, you're telling me this is Titanic 2? Fuck no.
It was an old ship.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
but
not that. It's just not well put
built
together.
Yeah.
And either that, if they're trying to make it something really big, it's falling under its own weight.
Yeah, that too. Like, I mean, there's so many factors. Math is mathing right now, and it ain't mathing. And yeah, so there's like videos of it like fucking falling apart, reports that the shit's not holding up correct. I'm like, you're telling me I'm spending a house mortgage to go almost die on this ship? You're crazy retarded.
I'll pass.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's been what the news has been. Sorry, I've been a little ill prepared just because a lot had happened this past weekend. Fun fact. So I just told Joe, he's like, hey man, how are you doing? I was like, I almost died yesterday. That's cool.
Yeah, I was like, dude, we just fucking saw you Saturday.
So long story short, work had one of my yesterday Monday. So here in Houston, we had a bad storm pass by. It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was fucking insane.
Fucking horrible.
Right. So it didn't hit me until I got to my office, and I was like, because I get to my office about like 6:30 in the morning, and that's when everything started like fucking. It's not like a typhoon outside, so I was like, dang. So I messaged the guys in my work chat. I was like, hey, if you're coming to the tower, just wait until it clears out because it's fucking horrendous over here. So by 8 o'clock, it started going away. You know, it was just sprinkling, whatever. So people started showing up. One of my coworkers showed up. He's like, hey man, I need to go to Galveston. One of the branches down there has a machine that we use and an old TV that needs to be removed from the branch. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll go with you. We'll take the company car. Let's go. We rode the storm. Like when I'm talking about rode it, like I'm talking about like I've never felt a car shake because a lightning strike hit so close.
Wow.
Like it almost popped. It like almost busted our shit. It was fucking nuts. I was like, "There's a pothole somewhere on this fucking highway." It was going 45 over the bridge. So it was so flooded over there that the bridge to Galveston Island was starting to flood. Yeah, I was just like, "Oh fuck, this is it. If we don't make it, this is it. This is how I die." So we get over the bridge, we get into Galveston Island, and we as soon as we pull up to the branch, nothing. There was no storm, nothing. I'm like, all right, bro, what the fuck?
We didn't just almost die.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. When I'm telling you, we couldn't see shit. We couldn't see shit. Obviously, him being the young blood, I'm being the old guy. I was trying to be cool. He was trying to be cool. But we admitted it to us, so we're kind of fucking freaking out. I was like, hell yeah, dude. I was fucking flipping. But so what made that matter even worse was that the devices we were looking for was at the wrong branch. I was like,
Dying for a TV that's not even there.
Yeah, so like then they sent us to Baybrook. It was the wrong location again. We're like, dude, I've just spent my whole day on this, and it was fun. Me and him. He's like, man, I feel bad. Sorry for wasting your day. He bought me lunch, whatever. But we eventually got to the right location. We pulled the stuff, whatever.
How far was that from?
From the second location, it was actually down the street. So it was an honest mix up there. But I was just like, bro, at this point, we just spent like almost 2 to 3 hours just driving out to Galveston and come back and then fucking go in the wrong spot. It was just kind of really ironic. It was funny. But on the way back, the reason why I specify that is on the way back when we got to the tower, we had to go into our office. We had to go through this parking garage. And if you've ever been into a parking garage, it echoes. So we had to badge in for our parking garage sections, right? And as we were our as we're going to our parking garage, we had to lower our window because for whatever reason our company car doesn't have easy tag, so we had to badge in. We badge in and I start hearing this click on the tire. I was like, oh dude, did we fucking run over something? Like something got jammed in there, or like maybe a fucking nail or something. I'm like, fuck. So we're driving up slow, getting to our parking spot, and we park. And I tell the guy, I was like, hey, just move the car forward and back. Let me see if I hear the clicks and see if I can see if there's something stuck in the tire or something. Like, nothing. I don't see anything. I'm like, and he's more of a mechanic than I am. So I was like, let me drive forward and back. Let me see if, let's see. He's like, yeah. So he's like hugging the tire. He's trying to see. He's like, bro. I'm like, what? He's like, there's nothing on the tire. I was like, okay, but you sound scared. What the fuck? He's like, dude, there's 3 lug nuts missing.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, what? And I get off, and there was only 2 lug nuts left on the fucking tire. And they're on the same side, so you know that shit was jingling on one end. Who knows how long that's been happening? And we drove that in that storm. That was by the grace of God. That's something, because if that tire would have flown off in that middle of the storm, that would have been
it.
That's it. Game over.
That's so scary.
What makes it matters worse?
So it got worse than that?
Yeah, we report. We're like, hey, we're missing lug nuts because it just got serviced. But so my people might be roasting me right now. I was like, I never look at my lug nuts. They're supposed to be there. Like tires, they're supposed to be there. So I do some of my own mechanic. I do some, but when I take it to somebody, I make sure everything's good. But I never pay attention to the lug nuts. To be quite honest, I never do. I don't know if y'all do. No. People just generally. There's 5.
Yeah.
There's 5. So, our other coworker, he was like, "Yeah, I just had a service. That's fucking crazy." But I was having a bad time with the technician, so it doesn't surprise me he half-assed the fucking situation. So he comes in today, and he was like, "I'm going to take it to our approved location to get it serviced by a full team." I was like, okay. And he was like, I'm just going to tighten up those 2 and just, I'm going to probably remove one from the back and just like attach it to that so it can have extra support. Come to find out, almost on every tire, there was 2 to 3 lug nuts of fucking loose.
Bro, they was trying to kill you.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Bro, to be quite honest with you, I don't know how I got out of that alive.
Damn. Pablo.
Yeah, so that was my day yesterday.
You don't want to be on me. See?
Yeah, Pablo, stay there. But yeah, so isn't that fucking wild?
That is fucking
That's scary.
crazy.
Yeah, so I told him, I was like, I think moving forward, But for today, I'm checking my tires every single time.
You want to go check my fucking lug nuts?
Yeah, because it was just crazy because you would hear that loud click, like clack, 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 clack. But that usually tells me there's something stuck in it, like we ran over something, right? And because of the floods,
No, that's the tire doing.
Yeah, the tire's doing this.
What do you think, Pablo?
The guy that worked on it was a bitch.
Yeah, he definitely was. Pablo.
Yeah, so it's kind of insane that that kind of happened. Again, I'm a religious guy, by the grace of God, that didn't nothing happen to me.
Jesus took the wheel.
Yeah, legitimately. Because, bro, that's fucking for all your tires to be loose like that, dude.
That's
That sounds like some sabotage.
Dude, I don't know, bro. I'm not trying to put any words into it. I'm not even releasing what company I work for, what company did it, but we made sure to take our vehicle to our authorized dealership, our workshop. So, yeah, kind of wild. That was my day yesterday. That's fucking crazy. So,
wow.
Yeah, man. We're driving that in a typhoon. And again, if people that don't know Galveston, so to Houston to Galveston, you have to ride this big fucking bridge over the ocean to get onto Galveston
Just imagine
Island.
all the wind.
Yeah, exactly. So I was fighting the flood, wind, rain, and these fucking random shocks of fucking electricity because they were popping all around me. All while my tires were loose onto my vehicle. Like, so when I'm saying, like, if...
Boy, Satan was out to get you yesterday.
It's like, this man's growing too powerful. But yeah, so, yeah, I mean, thankfully, I'm still here. Nothing crazy happened to me. But, yeah, isn't that insane?
It's raining, man.
I would have been drowning, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way, dude. The ocean was so fucking hectic, I couldn't tell where it was waving at. It was insane.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude, yeah. But I did point out the middle of the ocean cabaret out there to my coworker. He's like, "There's not a strip club out here." I was like,
"Oh yeah,
yes,
the one that's like on the bridge
yes.
side."
I was like, "There definitely is."
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, "That shit looks run down." I was like, "And it's
No,
still operational."
it's still there.
Yeah.
It's been there since we were kids.
Yeah.
It's
I've
probably
always
been
wanted
there
to go
before
check
we
it
were
out.
kids. It's gonna be there.
Yeah, well,
I want to go check it out.
One of my old coworkers, that's no longer with us. He said that he went there and it said like refinery.
Oh, they smelled like dudes that probably haven't went home or their room yet, and
so
it just smelled like
their main clientele is the people that are on the oil rigs. Yeah, so that mixed in with sea salt and whatever jellies they have in there. So yeah, I don't want to go in there because I feel like I'm gonna touch something and give me AIDS. But I mean, I'm sure the women there are lovely.
I just want to see.
I can't bring myself to do it. I'm just too much of a clean freak. I would not be able to touch anything.
But I just want to see it. Just kind of want to.
I'd be in a bodysuit. Like,
I'd be like, ooh.
But yeah, so anyways, guys, yeah, that is the show for today. God, dude. And like fucking SpongeBob with the horse. Where's the corn slot? Oh, here.
Oops. Sorry, Pablo.
But yeah, that's the episode. Make sure to go check me out on Instagram at Gaming Guru Show.
The guy.
Hopefully, the guy that's now the plug in Houston for some Japanese and Chinese product. But yeah, where can we find you, Joe?
Everywhere. I am God. Never mind.
Jesus Christ. He became
Buddha Belly Gaming on Facebook and YouTube.
And Alex.
Mrs. Krabs with a Z _ on Instagram. Mrs. Krabs Collectibles with a C for collectibles, Z for the S at the end.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, there you go. YouTube. Oh, fun fact, just an update. So TikTok stopped muting me.
Oh, right.
Really?
I've opened up like 6 tickets, and it's so funny because they were just like comment based. I'm like, there's another ticket. This ticket number is also me. This ticket number is also me. This ticket number is also. So I just recently uploaded my another TikTok video, and it didn't get muted. So I won that battle. That's phenomenal when I pulled the Salaman EX.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Pretty.
Dude, I didn't even realize I pulled that card. I didn't know the value. I was like, oh, cool, Salaman.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, wow.
Dude, that's probably... Mrs. Guru had asked me that day. She's like, what are our top 3 pulls? I was like, Salaman's being one of them. Salaman's EX, when I pulled Charizard EX for 151, the alt art. And when Mrs. Guru pulled the illustration art of Sylveon from Evolving Skies. Yeah, it was like a $200-something card.
Wow. Not surprised.
Alex just pulled everything we got.
So she was like, actually, you have the best luck for the heavy hitters because I'm at 2 out of 3. So I was just like, yeah, but I lose a lot.
Yeah.
But also, just for your information, if you're still stuck around this long, I thank you very much. We thank you here. But the Gaming Guru YouTube channel is approaching 100 subscribers. We're at 87. So very excited. So hopefully we'll get to 100 subscribers, and I'm going to do a pack giveaway for 100. I know pack ain't that big of a deal, but it's free for some. Yeah, I'm going to do a pack giveaway.
I'll contribute.
I mean, if you want to.
I'll throw something in there. Let me figure out what I can throw in there.
We're gonna be doing a raffle, okay?
Mainly because we're technically kind of part of
you're part of the
Gaming Guru because that's what the podcast.
Yeah,
goes,
y'all guys are part of the Gaming Guru.
I can figure something out to help contribute.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you heard it here, folks. Once we hit 100 subscribers, make sure to check me out on Instagram at Gaming Guru Show. I think I'll be putting all the rules in there and see how we're gonna figure that out. But you have to be a subscriber to the YouTube channel, and more likely you're probably gonna.
It's got to be one of those things. Subscribe to all 3 of us.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah, something like that. So once we approach 100, make sure to be aware of my Instagram channel. My Instagram, Gaming Guru Show. If you put it right here, babe. That way, once we hit it, I'll put up the rules. I'll put up all that kind of knowledge. So make sure to follow all 3 of our pages. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. But yeah, I was actually very surprised that because I never really did anything with the channel that I originally wanted to do. I think I started like at 40. So, almost doubling it the year is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So it's good work. It's good work.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, so very excited. Thank you for all the comments.
I seen one of the videos that we had. And it's not much, but at least for us. But I saw one of the podcast episodes. It was like over almost 200 views. I think.
Yeah. Like I said in the beginning, we're probably not gonna get much, but we'll get there. You gotta start.
When I thought that, I was like, for YouTube, that means it's getting around.
Yeah, it's being suggested.
Yeah,
it's being suggested for sure, and I think it helps the fact that me and Mrs. Guru do a lot of shorts.
Yeah.
And I think I like doing my shorts and open product content. So if I were to buy one of these Pokeballs, which might be a mirror ball, to be honest with you, I'd probably do a short. But yeah, guys. Anyways, thank y'all so much for sharing, viewing, commenting. Y'all guys have been very vocal as of late, so we thank you very much. Make sure to follow all of our pages. So once we do hit the 100 goal, we can post what we're gonna be giving away. Maybe we'll do a little bit more than a pack or something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out for sure. But anyways, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.